I'm always aware of their time. Like their time is really best spent with the clients. And so anytime they're interviewing and anytime they're spent hiring, I want to make it as efficient, as effective as possible. And so certainly like explaining the need for it and what it is. When we first rolled it out, did every single hiring manager watch the video in October of 23 when we rolled it out? No. But once we got into Meet, which was only 2 months later, like we launched it at the start of 24, it's all built in the same process. So it's right there. And so in the beginning, I definitely knew they were watching because they would say, wait, where can I find the video again? So you know that they're watching it. And I think that all being in one place that's the time saver for the team. Like they don't want to have to go to multiple places. And even when you go into Meet to look at a candidate, you click the view in Spark Hire and it takes you to Spark Hire. So you get the opportunity to look at the transcripts, look at the AI. If you want to rate them in there, you can do that. So I think the all in one place piece. And then honestly, the more they like, once they saw how, okay, if I watch it, I already have an idea about that person. So I really think it was just like everything. You like somebody just needs to do it a couple of times to realize the value of it. The ease of it by it all being in one place makes a huge deal because I think when we first started, we didn't have the ATS, so we were still in Monday. So it was me manually like copying the Spark link and like that extra step. And I do think that makes a huge difference for them. But I think it's always that proof is in the pudding. Like you've got one where you watch and then you meet them and you're like, that made it a lot easier because I already got to see them and they already answered these questions. And truthfully, for the hiring managers, they're better at watching it right before they meet somebody. I watch it, I invite them to meet me, and then it might be a week before I meet them. And sometimes I didn't have time to go back and rewatch it. I've tried to edit that so that I can rewatch it so that I've got it fresh top of mind, but it doesn't work that way all the time. So hiring managers are better at it where they literally watch it, prep for their interview, and then they jump into the interview. So it's so much more seamless for them. And then I think that's a great experience for the candidate because they're talking about things like they already know.